Welcome back to Demo Mondays, which is a video series where I invite creators and representatives of different softwares which are designed for Amazon sellers. And today my guest is FeedbackExpress. And FeedbackExpress is presented by Leigh. Hello, Leigh.
Hi, Augustus.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And today we will be talking about FeedbackExpress. So please tell us first, what problem does it solve, your software for Amazon sellers?
So on Amazon, seller feedback and product reviews are really important. So FeedbackExpress helps you build up your positive seller feedback and positive product reviews, and also helps you deal with and manage any negative comments that you get. So it's just all about helping you control that, which will help build up your sales and increase the visibility of your products.
Great. And do you think it's designed for any kind of Amazon sellers, starting ones and big ones?
Yeah, basically anybody selling on Amazon looking to improve their feedback. It's brilliant for whenever you're first starting with Amazon. It can be quite hard to sometimes get started. So FeedbackExpress should help you get going a bit more quickly. But it's also really important as well for the big sellers on Amazon, or any sellers at all, to always keep on top of feedback, because it's really important.
And it's a very important question for international Amazon sellers. What marketplaces are included, or what marketplaces are covered by your software?
So we've got Amazon UK, all the European, Amazon France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Amazon US, Amazon Canada, India, and Mexico.
Great. So North America and Europe. Perfect. I think we're ready to jump on your screen and see how FeedbackExpress works, and so that people get impression, how could they use it?
Yeah, fine. Let's get started. So first of all, just wanted to start with this because whenever you're requesting product reviews or seller feedback with Amazon, it's important to follow Amazon's guidelines and Amazon's terms. So this is just a few pointers that is probably quite important when you're using software like FeedbackExpress, or even if you're doing it manually by emailing your customers. So it's very important to stay within the rules on Amazon to avoid your account getting suspended, so you can continue selling. So these are some of the things just that we would advise. So you can ask for reviews and seller feedback, and Amazon do actually encourage it. And we are certified Amazon partners, so it's definitely great to use the service. But there is a couple of things that you can't do. You can't include any marketing material in your emails or any promotional purposes. Amazon don't like that, and you also can't offer any incentives or any discounts for future products. You can't include any links to third-party websites, even if it's your own website. Amazon now don't actually allow you to link back to your own storefront as well. And again, the coupon codes don't offer any discounts, coupons. And the way you ask for reviews as well, you can't ask for a positive review. So you can't be seen to trying to sway the customer in any way. So you need to ask for it neutrally. So you can ask for a review, not a positive review. They also now ask to not send emails for orders over 30 days and usually send around 2 emails in total is kind of what they consider best practice. You can send more than that, but they kind of want you to keep it around 2. So moving on now, we'll just get into the software itself. So whenever you log in, you'll be taken to the dashboard. So this is our dashboard. We've got 2 views here. So one for seller feedback and one for product reviews. So we'll just look at the seller feedback first of all. So at the top here, you've got like an overview. It'll show you basically an overview of the past 30 days. You can see here, you can actually change that as well. 30, 60, 7, or put in a custom date range. But it basically shows you how many orders you've had in that period, how many emails have been sent, how many out of those orders you've got positive feedback for, neutral, and negative. And then just below that, It's broken down into numbers here as well. And you've got a few graphs showing you the positive feedback, the orders in this period again, and the messages. Further down, we just give you a list of the most recent feedback you have as well. You can actually toggle between all positive, neutral, and negative. And then over here, we've got the top 10 products with the most positive, neutral, or negative feedback. So this is really good if, for example, you had one product that kept getting the same negative feedback. So it allows you to easily identify that and tackle any issues as they come up, and just helps you manage things a bit more. Further down, we've got a little summary here, which just shows you over from the past day up to the past year, how many orders, messages sent out of that, how much feedback received. And again, at the right-hand side, it just shows you your Amazon feedback, kind of like what you would see on Amazon the past 30 days, 90 days, and a year, positive, neutral, negative. Further down as well, then we've just got on the left-hand side there, notifications, just showing you everything that's running. And over here, we've got notifications that might need your attention. You'll notice here, you might get this if, for example, you've got a negative feedback, and you might need to deal with that. The software can be set up to automatically alert you by text or email if you get a negative, to try and deal with that quickly. So go into that in more detail when you get to that screen, but you can click on and jump through to it from here. And then at the very bottom, it just shows you your plan details. FeedbackExpress is the plans based off the total number of emails that you send per month. So this one here is 5,000, and it just gives you the price and the date you'll next be charged. So just moving back up, and then the review dashboard. So this is pretty similar to what we just seen there on the seller feedback, but this is related to the product reviews. So again, up at the top, so here it actually shows a bit different. It shows you how many products are being tracked. So on the products, you can actually select which products you want to track and focus on. Shows you again the last 30-day period, which can also be changed. So how many emails have been sent. Out of that, how many have been positive reviews, how many are neutral, and how many are negative. And you see this looks similar again, the positive, neutral, negative, the graph showing the positive reviews, the orders for these reviews specifically, and the messages sent for these. And again, the most recent product reviews for these products as well. So that's the dashboard. Kind of just gives you an overview of how things are running. We'll move on now to the campaign screen. So the campaigns are basically where you would set up the emails that you're sending to your customers. So we can send 3 different types of emails with FeedbackExpress. So that is a customer service email, emails to ask for seller feedback, and emails to ask for product reviews. So you can decide which ones you want to send out of those, or send all of them. You can send one of each goal type per order, so you don't want to be bombarding customers with too many emails. As I mentioned on the Amazon terms, they don't want you sending too many emails as well. So it's important to follow that. But here you'll basically have a list of your campaigns. They have first of all the status, just showing if it's live or not. You can have it in test mode, which basically generates the emails so you can see how they would look before actually sending them to your customers. It'll show you how many have been sent in total. You'll notice in brackets, this is the number of emails generated. So they haven't actually been sent yet. You notice up here, we've got sent and pending. So sent message, will give you a list of all the emails that have been sent. Pending will be the ones that have been generated and are due to be sent in the future. It'll also give you the goal type here, so what type of email it is, and the time the last one was sent. So we'll just go ahead and click into one of them. A good thing as well, specifically with the seller feedback, is you can see the performance of the campaign. So again, here, the last 30-day period, how many was sent out of that, what percentage of the emails have actually been opened, and how many have posted feedback. So it's great to see, how that's doing. And then this is just like an overview of the message. And if we just go up to the top to edit, this is where you can make any changes, or you would actually create the campaign. So at the top, will give you the name, what channel it's on, and then we'll just have a quick look at the message. So this is just an example of one of the messages that you can use. We have a few preset templates that you can use, and the preset templates are all professionally translated into each of the local languages for all of the marketplaces that are linked with FeedbackExpress. So it means you can easily create a few simple template campaigns. And you can also type in your own email, or you can add on to the templates, so you can customize it a bit. I want to point out the smart tags you can see here, the highlighted in yellow over here. So whenever you're creating, you just put in the buyer first name tag, for example, or the product name tag, and that'll automatically pull in the information from the order. It's important to point out as well, all of our preset templates are all within Amazon's terms. As I mentioned, you can create your own emails if you like, but just be careful and just make sure that you are staying within Amazon's guidelines. But it is good that you can customize them, because you can then personalize the emails a bit more. What you can do here is you can see here from the smart tags, you can pull in a lot of information. From the orders, we have an image tag where you can pull in the product images and make the email nice for your sellers. And we find by adding images that can just help increase the more positive reviews that you get. I also mentioned about some of the emails earlier showing in the pending tab. So they've been generated, but they haven't been sent yet. So you set when emails will send, and this is in the choose when to send tab you see here. So you select a number of days, and then it's either after the order is confirmed, dispatched, or delivered. This is a seller feedback one, which is set to send 3 days after the order is delivered. You can also set the time of day, so the same time the order was placed, or you can select a specific time. There's a few other filters that we have here as well. You can exclude days that might have an estimated delivery time that's quite long, because they might be the orders that may be more inclined to leave a negative feedback. You can also filter further, where you can set it to only send for specific item condition types. You can also say only send for FBA or merchant fulfilled. You might want to have 2 different campaigns, for example, one for your FBA listings and one for your MFN listings. And I mentioned about customizing the campaigns, so you can also send it for specific SKUs or ASINs, and that might be quite useful if you've got a small number of products. You can then really personalize the message, and the more you personalize the message, the less automated that feels to your buyers, and the more likely you'll get positive results. So we'll just move on, and I want to show you some of the settings that are quite important. So we'll show you up here. So it's settings and then preferences. You notice at the top we have you can input your company logo, and it's always great to include that. That would be one of the smart tags that you can use that we just discussed on the campaign settings. So you can add that in to your campaign, so the customer knows that they're buying from a seller, not Amazon directly. Also want to point out this, because this is very important in regards to the software working for you. Amazon approved sender email address. So This email actually allows the emails to send via your Amazon account. All the emails are sent via Amazon's messaging system. And for that to work, what you need to do is the email that you put in here has to be the top email on your Amazon registered senders list. So only the top email will work. So just make sure you put in the top one in there. Also touched a bit on the software can be set up to automatically alert you if you get a negative seller feedback or product review. And this is the screen where you would set this. So you can put in your email address, put in your mobile number, and it can be set up to automatically send emails when you get a negative one. And you can also set which actual times, specific times. You can say any time of the day, or you can select specific times. So that's up to yourself if you wanted to do that. One of the other settings that I just wanted to show, which is a really cool feature that we have, is our blacklist setting. So the blacklist basically allows you to input orders or customers' email addresses that you don't want to email. What might happen is there could have been a buyer emailing you about an issue they have with an order. So if they've been emailing you about an issue, you might not want to ask them for seller feedback because they might be more inclined to leave a negative. So you can go in here and add them onto the list, and the software won't email them. So moving on then to the actual, what we'll look at next is where you would see the seller feedback you're receiving and the product reviews that you're receiving. So the first screen is the seller feedback. Again, as default, it shows you the past 30 days. You can change that date range. You can also toggle at the top, show me all, or show me just a positive, neutral, negative, or all bad. All bad includes negative and neutral. So that's put together because neutral still isn't positive. So we would always say you still want to be treating neutral as you would a negative and trying to resolve the customer's issue. And when you do inevitably get a negative, this is the screen where you'll be able to come to start trying to resolve the issue. So you can see one of them here says deal with this now, and that's how they would show when they first come in. So you can click on that, and that'll give you the options that you have. So the three main options you have is really if it's left in violation of Amazon's terms, contact Amazon to try and get Amazon to remove it. Or maybe it's something that it's not something you can resolve, so you're just going to leave it and ignore that one and try and avoid that going forward. Or you can also try and resolve the customer. So you can click on that one. This will send the initial message to the customer to hopefully try and resolve their issue. Again, that'll send via Amazon's messaging system, and then you can start trying to resolve the customer's issue to hopefully they will remove the feedback if you're able to resolve their problem. And we've got a similar screen for the reviews. So this is where all the reviews will come in. Again, you can toggle positive, negative, and the number of days. Again, 30 days, last 30 days as default. We also have a specific product screen. So I mentioned on the dashboard that you can actually select which products you want to track. We've got two tabs here. This one will show you all items where you can toggle the review tracking on and off here. You can also search by SKU, title, or item at the top. And if we click on this tab, this will show us all the reviews or all the products that you are tracking the reviews for. This one we've got free, and you can track up to 3 reviews free of charge. So there's no additional charge. If you want to track more than that, you can do that, and there would be an additional charge for that. Moving on to the channel screen, where it'll basically show you all of the channels that you have linked. So you've got Amazon UK on this one. Mentioned at the start which channels that we do integrate with, but you can see them on screen there now, which is Amazon UK, Amazon US, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Canada, Australia, Mexico, and India. I think I actually missed Australia at the start. And we'll just move on to the pricing plans we'd like to show you guys. again on the settings, and it's my plan. And this is where you would select. The plan. You see here we've got two drop downs. One to select the email plan. The cheapest plan allows you to send up to 1,000 emails per month, and that'll be $20 per month. And then you can also add on, as I mentioned, you can add an additional ASIN plans where you can track up to free for no extra charge.
And the pricing plans, it's the same price if you have several channels, or it's per channel, this price?
So yeah, we don't actually charge anything additional to add an additional channel. Mm-hmm. But how it works is it's based off the total number of emails. So adding another channel, that'll be adding more orders, which will be sending more emails, which will count towards your allowance. But actually adding the channel, for example, if you could have 5 channels added, and if the orders were all under 1,000, you could still be on the lowest plan at $20 per month, as long as you're not sending over 1,000 emails.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, it's very useful, because I know sometimes tools are charging per marketplace, and it gets quite expensive.
Yeah, it can be if there isn't an add-on for each one. Yeah. So we don't like to do that.
Sure. Great.
All right. So, that's kind of the main screens that we went over, the main functionality of what our software can do. You'll see here, just wanted to show our website as well, which is, you can see at the top there, feedbackexpress.com. And just wanted to show you so you can see the contact us at the top. If you want to ask us any additional questions, just click on here. You can see there's a live chat link, which will be available during our office hours, which will be Monday to Friday. You can see on the screen there, 9:30 till 5:30 UK time.
And it's your picture.
Yeah, that's me. I'm in the support team, so you can get through to me as well there. You'll also notice our email address there as well if you want to email us directly, as well if it is outside those hours, and that's just support@feedbackexpress.com.
Yeah, perfect.
And then at the top here you see start my 30-day free trial. So we have a 30-day free trial for the viewers here. Though we wanted to give a promo code, which is demo45. So it's DEMO45, which you can see on screen there. So instead of a 30-day free trial, I'll give you an extra 2 weeks, so a 45-day free trial.
So thank you very much, Leigh. It was a pleasure to get to know FeedbackExpress. It looks like a complete solution for anyone who is interested to have follow-up emails and track reviews and feedbacks in their Amazon business. And yeah, if you want to try, just go to FeedbackExpress, use the coupon code DEMO45 for the extended trial. And thanks a lot, Leigh, and good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Augustus.